Hello guys, welcome back to R Screen Reacts. And look, I've talked about One Punch Man I think twice on this channel. I'm passionate about it. I read the manga. I had the manga here, but I lent it to a friend. And season 3 has just been a roller coaster. At first I was like the first 3 episodes I'm like, okay, they're taking a lot of shortcuts, but the animation is not that bad. I'm an animator, okay? I have an animation channel, R Screen. And I'm like, okay, people are overreacting a little bit. It is bad, but they're just taking a lot of shortcuts. But then episode 6 came out and now they're overdoing it. They're cutting stuff out. They panning on shots for 20-30 seconds, bro. I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna watch this video by the second boy dude. His first channel, I think something happened to it, but I think he got a strike. But yeah, apparently there's some new scenes for episode 7 and they're disappointing. Normally the scenes, like the little previews they put up for each episode, they look good because the art in season 3 is actually it's good, the art style, but they don't even got nothing to show for the previews, really. Let me give you an example. Okay, see, look, even for episodes like episode 6, which was a bad episode, these preview images look good. Like the still frames, they look good. Like episode like 4. Like, look at this, man. These look good, but like when the episode come out, people realize these are just gonna be still frames. But it looks like even that is falling off, bro. That's how you know it's bad. All right.
Brand new scenes have been revealed
I like the way this guy talks.
for One Punch Man. And new scenes have been revealed for One Punch Man Season 3 episode.
Okay, not the best drawing. Normally there's like 6 or 7 drawings that they put. There's like a couple drawings that they put out every episode, but okay, this one's kind of bad. The art is not that good.
7. First up,
This looks like an in-between frame.
this shot of a Rhino wrestler, and the drawing does look fine, I suppose.
Yeah,
At
it
least
looks
there is
fine. This
some
one looks fine.
shading on the design. And actually, for once, adding that aura does make sense because according to One Punch Daily, this episode is set to have some decent fights. And
Oh,
the aura
okay.
emitting from his body, I guess makes sense. He is charging up his powers, about to fight.
I forgot what his power
Compare
was.
this shot to the manga, oh my goodness, look at the detailing in the manga, dude. This dude looks like he is going to this.
Okay, that makes sense though. The art in the manga is always going to be better. Okay, but I feel like for this scene they did a decent job.
Destroy all of his opponents. Special shout out to One Daily for comparing the manga to the anime. We've got Atomic Samurai.
Honestly, I did not expect like his little strap thing to be like a vibrant blue. But whatever.
This dude looks like he is.
I thought it was gonna be like black or something.
All of his opponents. Special shout out to One Daily for comparing the manga to the anime. We've got Atomic Samurai, and his design is quite bland, but it does look like the background has been blurred out. Honestly, I think it's for the best because over the past few episodes, the background art has been very basic and bland. They keep reusing the same style of backgrounds, so I suppose blurring out the background does in fact.
I feel like blurring it makes it look
interesting.
No, I feel like it make it look worse. It looks more plain, if anything.
Next up, Darkshine, and a pretty simple design. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look good either. It's just okay, I guess. But
yeah.
I noticed how
oh, his face is completely different. Do I like the face change? Even his bone structure changed. I don't know if I like this. I mean, I see they trying to make it less like racist. Let's just be honest, make it less racist. But I kind of like his old look. He just looks like a completely different person.
plastic surgery on his nose in the anime compared to the manga. I don't know why they changed that detail. The nose in the manga does give this character more personality in my opinion. Next up, we've got this shot of Putty Putty Prisoner, and my goodness, that shot of Putty Putty Prisoner looks absolutely traced. It is the exact same shot.
Oh, I did not expect him to say that. It is. Huh.
Shot, just shrunk down and less detailing. The composition is also a little weird in my opinion. This anime still is giving me cheesy 2000 comedy films, but I even think those 2000 comedy cheesy films are more visually interesting.
Is this the poster? They got like editing mistakes on the poster
than whatever is being displayed here. Next up, it does look like Tatsumaki is fighting the monster that she was confronting at the end of last week's episode. And
right?
Compared to the manga shot, this anime...
Okay. This isn't fair. Hopefully this is moving. Please tell me this scene is moving, because if it's not, this is bad. I mean, I feel like it's the compositing. It's whoever composited this shot, because the art in this drawing, it actually looks good. I don't know about Tatsumaki, but this part actually looks good. I feel like it's the compositing. Like, they really did not have enough time to composite this episode.
Still is extremely bland looking. How do the rocks in this anime still look more interesting visually than the actual monster's design? Especially when you compare it to this manga still. I mean, my goodness, dude. All the aura, all this intensity just gone in.
Even the angle on Tatsumaki, they butchered it. They kind of made it just like a straight on angle instead of like how dynamic it was in the manga.
In the anime, but
you can see in the manga
design, especially when you compare
in the manga
still, I mean, my goodness,
his hands are coming towards the camera. Here is like, you can tell there's more perspective here, the way it's framed.
Well, all this intensity just gone in the anime. But fortunately, this new shot of Mizuki
that
actually
pretty
looks
good.
Pretty well drawn. I like the shading, the lighting.
I feel like when it comes to the women in all these episodes, they overdo it. Like, not overdo it, but that's when they put all their time into it.
Decent, but is this clickbait? I do like how it is a very different angle from the manga, and the sky is actually pretty nice in this shot. But just like the Garu shot, this shot
this art looks so damn good. But, you know, of course, it was a still shot. So
end up being a still frame with no animation at all.
Yeah.
And those are all the new 6 preview images. Overall, I'm not gonna lie, these scenes might be the worst preview scenes of any episode
they
I have seen.
They definitely are.
The preview images. Apart from this Mizuki shot, all the shots are pretty okay to really bland looking. According to One Peak Man, Atomic Samurai, Putty Putty Prisoner, Tatsumaki, and Flashy Flash will be in action. So it does look
in this episode. Wait. So they have all these fights happening and they couldn't put none of it in the preview images? They might be bad, bro.
Like, this episode will focus on 4 fights. I bet the action scenes are going to be so unbelievably quick, with a lot of slideshows and ropey new cuts. Because the previous 6 episodes have not entirely sold us on the fact that One Punch Man Season 3 is a visual treat. Quite the opposite in
You have paperclip earrings.
But what will the episode be about? Well, we have a synopsis, so in case you don't want to read the synopsis, then skip ahead on the timestamp.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna skip this one because I read the manga. So
One Punch Man Season
2 out of 10. Your rating 3 out of boy, dude.
3 episode 6 is now at a 2 out of 10 on IMDb, becoming the lowest rated anime episode of the year. The Rotten
What?
Tomatoes...
Really? Didn't That one anime with literally no animation come out. I mean, it's One Punch Man, so it's held to a higher standard. 5%?
Score has dropped to 5%, and a lot of fans online are not even excited for the next episode. Looking at these stills, a lot of them are very underwhelmed by what they have seen, and to be honest, I can't blame them. This whole season has been an utter and total disaster. Even though we don't know when production began on One Punch Man Season 3, we can't ignore the fact that it has been 6 years since Season 2 came out.
Right.
So a lot of fans did have it in
Probably
their heads
started
that maybe One Punch Man
a couple weeks
after all
beforehand,
this
honestly.
time would actually come back and deliver.
I would say at most it started like 6 months ago.
Peak art and peak animation. I think that is why there is so much backlash and so much negativity around this season, because the art and animation are so unbelievably bad that they make season 2 look like a masterpiece.
Because I remember for a long time there was no trailer.
And I think the entire situation is even worse when you have My Hero Academia, another superhero style
at the same time,
airing weekly and have an absolutely amazing art and animation. And when you compare My Hero Academia's ratings to One Punch Man Season 3's ratings, oh my goodness.
Dang, they haven't gone below an 8. Well, they haven't gone below a 9. They killing it. This the lowest one? 5? Oh my gosh. Episode 3 and episode 4 was freaking crazy, bro.
My Hero Academia comes out every single year and manages to actually...
Even though I don't watch it, but I'm an animator. I follow like a lot of Sakuga Instagram accounts, and I be getting clips.
Live a decent art and animation.
I'll probably read the manga at some point.
One Punch Man Season 3 6 years? Yeah, even though production could have began 6 or 12 months ago, it's still been 6 years.
6 or what? Sorry.
It's been a long wait, and the lack of promotion leading up to Season 3's release was a big sign of things to come, which is the disaster of Season 3 of One Punch Man. However, there could be hope coming soon, as the producer did
the episode 9 thing? But they hyped up episode 9 at the same level as episode 5. That's not good, buddy.
To her will have action scenes that are even more intense and continuous than previous ones. What does she mean even more intense? Is she talking about the previous episodes of Season 3, or is she comparing the action scenes being greater than what came before it in the form of Seasons 1 and 2?
I know she's lying.
Season 3 episode 9 does in fact have amazing art and animation, I would be absolutely happy and over the moon. However, I don't think that is the case, because she also hypes up that episode 5 was set to have awesome action. And what did we get in that episode? Sliding PNGs and so many editing errors.
Okay, that is true, but the fight in episode 5, it was decent. Like, I would say like the bare minimum of decent. So I'll give him that.
I think that is also another big issue with One Punch Man, besides the clunky animation.
Yeah, it's a lot of errors.
Editing. I know they're trying to be consistent with the manga, but it's a little bit too much at times.
And the pacing is bad, bro.
Scenes transition from one scene to another. It's incredibly jarring, and it makes me feel incredibly bad for the voice actors and the music composers, because I think when it comes to the audio, it sounds good. Close Your Eyes and One Punch Man Season 3 is a masterpiece. But if you open them, then it becomes
blind people loving this.
Anime adaptations of all time. But apart from the 6 new preview images, nobody knows what episode 7 is going to look like. I guess we got to sit back and wait to see if One Punch Man Season 3 episode 7 is going to be any good, or if it's going to be even more garbage. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you guys think of these new 6 preview images? Do you like them or dislike them? Tell me. Like this video, subscribe for more One Punch Man videos, as well as other anime news updates, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and...
Thank you. Sorry to cut you off. Yeah, this pretty much these are my views on One Punch Man. Things are getting bad. It seems like the only saving grace, after all the other saving graces have passed, It was supposed to be episode 3. It was supposed to be episode 4. Then episode 5. Now it's episode 9. Episode 9. The season done. But yeah. Well, if you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Stay cool.